It was called the Hog and Hominy State, for in 1840, Tennessee led the nation in corn production. Corn brought the best price when it was on the hoof.
Livestock, worth twice as much as the price of cotton, was driven across entire states to market. Each year in East Tennessee, over 180,000 animals were driven along the banks of the French Broad to Asheville, where they were sold at market.
Mostly they were hogs. Once a year, our grandfathers moved them to market.
A pig is a very contrary animal, and I'm gonna try to move him from right here, right down there. This one here, come on, pig. Well, get on there. These old pig drivers, there he goes. Get over there, yeah.
They're faster than a cow or a horse, smarter than a dog, more single-minded than any mule.
Pig.
It's just tough to convince a hog to go anywhere it doesn't want to.
Get over there. See, he'll just go right where you tell him. Get over there.
Today, with a lot of help from our friends, we'll try to have a hog drive. To have a hog drive, you've got to have drivers and a drover. These are ours, proud Southern herdsmen like their forefathers, with names like Burnham, Watson, Meadows, and Sullivan. You've got to have dogs. We've got one. Doc here. He's not at all sure of this. And a horse.
Here comes the horse.
What do you think we'll get into here?
A lot of mud, a lot of squealing. I'd say we'll get muddy. I ain't seen a clean hog.
Finally, you've got to have someone who knows what they're doing.
You just have to get them all lined up close together and get them to take off.
We only knew one way to get it started.
Set them up, put them out.
Come on, pig. Come on. Come on. Sure. Come on. This way.
Hogs were probably made quite a bit different. They probably had a lot of wild hogs mixed in with these hogs that were used to traveling long distances and doing without food for long periods of time.
To these 20th century men, this was a day's adventure. But for their Scotch-Irish forefathers, it was a way of life, one they'd inherited from a faraway Celtic land.
Come on, baby.
Decades before the great western cattle herds, along game trails, by the hundreds, the thousands they came. Hundreds of miles they were driven to feed the great plantations of the South. An entire economy was built around them.
Come on, pig. Come on up here, man.
In the end, the railroads came, and that ended the drives. Drivers and drovers and their kin returned home, this time to stay. The great hog drives were gone, but the Hog and Hominy State, Tennessee, had earned its name.
Yeah, pass a jug if we go over the ridge here. We'll have a time tonight. Come on, we're going to open that jug when we get there.